Yo, what is up? What is up, YouTube? This is Kotetsu here. In today's video, I have a brand new episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. And this episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge, I'm going to be doing a building drop stunt, which is pretty much just, I gotta go off of this building right here, and I'm going to try to sort of like play Frogger a little bit on those buildings down there, or I can land on those taller buildings over there. So let me show you guys what I mean. So more or less, this stunt is pretty much just driving off of this building right here. And you gotta keep the glide on the ruffian pretty good. And yes, this looks good. This looks good. Let's go. And you die a lot trying this. And the other thing we could do here is drive off the building this way and take the glide this way. And let's wait until we land and land it right here. And we died, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're going to be trying today. So let me try this one again. Kind of want to show you guys what it looks like when you land it, because that's the part that looks pretty cool. You just gotta land it perfectly. Oh no. I'm kind of a bit more interested in hitting this, since I don't think anyone's done it before, so that's why I'm going to continue to be trying here until I hit it. Then I'll hit the other stunt. Let me see. No! It's about noon right now. It's been a pretty good Saturday morning. Before this, I played Black Ops 3 with a few of my friends, and we did pretty good. We were playing Capture the Flag. Wait, for a second I thought I was actually able to stay on my bike, but apparently not. So I'm just going to continue to try this until we're able to do that, because this would be a really cool looking stunt if I hit it, that's for sure. No. Hold on, I'm going to do an impression of a German stunting video. 9! 9! 9! Sorry to all the people I just offended out there, but that's pretty much all I hear whenever a German person makes a stunting video. I just had to eventually do that at one point. Whenever I watch Yellick, that's all I hear. 9, 9, 9. I still don't know what the word for success is. I'm pretty sure they would just say yes if they actually landed it though, so I don't really know that word in German. I don't know a lot of German, even though I am German. That's kind of weird. Well, just an ancestry. I live in America, obviously. It feels like there's such a small percentage of stunters who live in America. It's like I'm all alone. Like, I'm at a completely different time zone than most other people. So, whenever it's morning for me, it's probably night for most of you guys watching. Speaking of that part of the world, some very unfortunate things happened in Paris yesterday. My hearts go out to all the people affected by the event that happened yesterday. Pretty much 140 people died in Paris yesterday due to terrorist attacks. And it's such a shame that terrorist attacks have to happen. They're just so unnecessary. And I really wish they would stop, like, no matter where it is. Just terrorism really needs to end, or else the world will end up like Fallout 4. Like, that's exactly what the world will look like if terrorism doesn't end. So, let's end terrorism together. And I've yet to land this. And just landing on that building is only a tiny portion of this stunt, so I need to, like, hop, too. So, this is gonna be a long day if I don't end up doing this. Let's see. Yes! No! What? I had a lot of speed. To show you guys what I mean, I want to, like, hop from there and go on that building right over there. It's kind of what I'm trying to do. You know what? Even though I don't really want to hit this clip, I just kind of want to do this just for fun, like try something else. Like going on that, like what Bobo Penguin did. If I haven't already stated, Bobo Penguin's the one who hit that stunt, the one I just tried. And speaking about that whole terrorism thing, not only did that happen yesterday, but also on yesterday, which is, by the way, Friday the 13th, which is very suspicious indeed, an earthquake happened in southern Japan. Pretty much an earthquake that was in 7.0 magnitude happened in the southern part of Japan. Like, I think it was a southern island. And it didn't really affect anybody, like, but it could have caused a tsunami, which thank God it didn't. I mean, Japan already had to suffer from that earthquake and tsunami like 3 years ago in 2011, and that was a lot worse. And like, just so many bad things happen to the people living there. I feel really bad for them. Just the area seems to be way too prone to natural disasters, and there's like no way they can avoid it either. So I don't know, it's just like a bad situation for people living in that part of the world. But also, like, an earthquake could happen in California anytime. So if you guys didn't already know, the place I live is in California, and this is an earthquake-prone area too, just like Japan, so I really wouldn't be surprised if we got an earthquake here at one point or another. And even though I live in central California, they said that an earthquake was most likely to happen in North or Southern California, due to where the faults were, so I don't know. If you live in the eastern part of the United States or you live in Europe, you're lucky because you're not prone to earthquakes. And even though most of the time they don't pose much of a risk, they're still like out there. I mean, like, earthquakes can do a lot of damage. I mean, like, imagine if like a huge one happened in Los Angeles, how much bad stuff would happen because of that. And all the massive buildings and stuff here, like the game right here, pretty much Los Angeles in real life is somewhat similar to in the game. And there's lots of big buildings, and yeah. I've been talking about bad things for like 8 minutes straight. Maybe I should talk about something a bit more positive, but you know what? Yesterday was like Friday the 13th. Not much good stuff happened. Like, I mean, it was a pretty decent day for me, besides the fact that all that horrible stuff happened to all the other people, but you know what? I don't know. It seems like it can't be a coincidence that all that bad stuff happens on Friday the 13th. Specifically, Friday the 13th. I do not think it's a coincidence. It just really seems to be a bad day for the most part, which, yeah, it's been proven multiple times. This is not the first time that there's been a bad Friday the 13th. But this will be quite the bad Friday the 14th if I don't hit this clip soon, or at least get close.
There's a fire burn the fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, help our souls tonight. Is no one on our side who's gonna help our souls tonight. No one here to help our souls tonight. It's on me, it's on you. Who's gonna help?